What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Sam the Beer Guy channel. So today, let's talk about the 1, 5, 6 minor, 4 chord progression. If you want to see more videos on different chord changes and how to practice them and just different things you can do with them, make sure you like, sub, share, comment, all the things so you can see these. 1, 5, 6 minor, 4, man, that is, when I think of like cliche chord progressions, this is one of the ones that comes to mind. Some of the other ones that we've done in these videos are definitely less cliche, but this is a very cliche chord progression. Right? And so, I mean, I hear 50 million songs from that chord progression. I feel like every other Taylor Swift song is 1, 5, 6 minor, 4. There's actually a video out there on what chord progression she uses the most. I forget if it's this one or another one. It might be one. It might be different, but it might be this one, though. I can't remember. I should look that up. But 1, 5, 6 minor, 4. And so, yeah, let's just doing root shapes. So you can do different versions or different inversions of those chords. For some reason, like this, like you can jump around quite a bit, and this chord progression doesn't bother me on. I just go straight to 4 here. That doesn't bother me. Where in other chord progressions, it kind of does, and so a lot of that's because A minor is kind of an extension of 4. Like you can play an A minor over A, so it kind of works, but. When I think about just like the personality of this chord progression, so 1, it all feels very grounded, very like statement heavy, like just very emphasized. You know, it's like here's tonic, right? Here's 5. That's a strong tonality. Then we're gonna go to the set relative minor. And then back to subtonic or subdominant, whatever you call it. So you're basically taking the 4 strongest chords of a key, which are, 2 minors weaker, 3 minors weaker. Well, I guess if you take these, you only have 3 left, but it's the stronger ones, and it's kind of using the strengths of those chords in the way they're supposed to be used. And so you're here, you're at 1, then 5. 5 wants to resolve to 1. We're going to go to the relative minor, which is just, the relative minor of tonic. So there's just a very strong progression, lots of just oomph to it. A few of these chord progressions we'll go over have that similar vibe to it. And so a lot of the other chord progressions we've done kind of skirt around the tonic. They kind of float around. They kind of never really land to 1. They're just kind of circling around 4 or 5 or something similar, where they just don't resolve. Where this is like, hey, I'm resolved almost the whole time. Even 5 kind of feels resolved because you just know it's going. Like the whole progression is just resolved. So different ways you can play that. You throw 9s into stuff to make it. Use this to do a sus chord. One of my favorite sounds right there. Do that shape. This chord progression really lends itself to the hammer, talked about in the other videos, also voice leading can be important with these. So. So, you know, I've said it a million times, but you create melody through how you voice lead and resolve harmony. There's tons of different ways to do that, even in just chord progressions that are boring and cliche. Like, you can do it. And so you don't want to be too heavy-handed about it. Like, you don't want to distract from the melody. But if you're playing, you know, something like this underneath a real simple melody, or even just a alter call or transition moment towards the end, you can make this progression interesting. Even if you're just padding and you just need something pretty, you can create continuity between these chords that isn't just so block and robust. Yeah, so 1, 5, 6 minor chord, 6 minor 4. What else can we do to this? You got the E minor over G sound as a sus kind of thing. Then maybe 4 over 6 to resolve to 6. You got an F6 or 2 minor over 4 there. Let's do 3 minor again. So yeah, there's a counter right there. So yeah, I think one of the most important things I'm trying to emphasize in these chord videos is, you know, really think about voice leading, think about how you're moving between chords, and just creating, that's what voice leading is. Continuity. Voice leading is just a continuation of an idea. That's a good little statement. But don't get lazy with how you play these simple chord progressions, because you can do them well and you can do them poorly. I've heard both. And so, yeah, that is the 1, 5, 6 minor 4 chord progression. If you liked these videos about chords, make sure to like, sub, share, comment, get into an argument in the comment section because it helps the algorithm. And then I will see you on the next video. Thanks, y'all.